I also want to add my voice to the report of the committee. And Honourable Speaker, I proudly speak about NGCDF today, having won the case in court that was almost threatening a fund that I believe has transformed the lives of Kenyans and that has been able to make our education sector, Honourable Speaker, better. And Honourable Speaker, I also agree with my colleague that it is unfortunate that when it comes to issues audit, we are always not as per where this country is supposed to be. And Honourable Speaker, this comes from very many things. Number one, there is a deliberate effort to strangle audit and oversight in this nation. We have seen it, Honourable Speaker, even when governors and many other officers that are called to answer questions. We have seen a deliberate effort to ensure people don't answer questions when, Honourable Speaker, they are supposed to answer. And Honourable Speaker, I am not very much worried because I know NGCDF itself and the act that we have put in place in this House fairly protects the resources that our Kenyan people, taxpayers, give. It is one of the funds, Honourable Speaker, I clearly say, and I dare say, that we need to embrace in all other funds that have been established when it comes to the management. You don't find many funds, Honourable Speaker, that only take 3% of what is allocated to do administration work. It is only NGCDF, Honourable Speaker, where you can only use 3% maximum, and the rest must go to the issues and mandate that is given to the fund. That is the schools, the issue of security, and, Honourable Speaker, the issue of environment. And, Honourable Speaker, I also want to laud the management of NGCDF in the national level, led by the CEO and the members that are engaged in this committee. Because, Honourable Speaker, we have seen a deliberate effort, even in our constituencies, to ensure that we borrow from one another when it comes to best practices. And this has made the fund not to be endangered in any way, Honourable Speaker. And many of the members here, Honourable Speaker, have a story to tell on the impact of NGCDF in their areas where they come from. And Manyatta constituency, Honourable Speaker, is not left behind. In 3 years, Honourable Speaker, you'll not find a school with a JSS class without laboratory equipment that, Honourable Speaker, found a crisis of non-equipping of our public day schools. Honourable Speaker, you'll find our schools now being able to get better infrastructure, and we are able to assist parents and do all manner of things to ensure that the fund is really felt on the ground. And, Honourable Speaker, I believe the naysayers of the NGCDF fund are people that have not been in touch with the ground. They have not listened to the ground. In one of the political parties, they say, sikiza wananchi, sikiza ground. I believe NGCDF and many of leaders have come to challenge best uses of NGCDF, but NGCDF, with even the comparison of tendering process, whereby if you are building a class in Rift Valley and you're building a class on this other side, you cannot have very different prices. It tells you this fund is well utilized and is a fund that can take this nation far. I propose, Honourable Speaker, an increment moving forward in the budget to ensure that this fund can even get more money and do more roles so that we can be able to ensure that a fund that works for the people continue working for the people. Honourable Speaker, as we talk of audit, I also want to clearly say that we must ensure the Auditor General's office is well funded. It is a shame, Honorable Speaker, that the Auditor General herself, and I sit in the Committee of Constitutional Implementation and Oversight. And when she appears, Honorable Speaker, she clearly says that she is underfunded. How dare we allocate money, Honorable Speaker? Serious monies that are coming from sweat of Kenyan, and then we underfund, Honorable Speaker, the Auditor General's office. It is not right, it is not fair, it is against the goodwill of our Constitution. We must fund the Auditor General's office to be able to have enough resources and have the auditor reports that are better and are well researched. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, I also want to say that this House must also continue taking the Auditor General's report seriously. We have had serious claims and loud misuse of monies from various places. But, Honorable Speaker, it ends there. We no longer hear people resigning from their jobs, from their serious jobs, due to audit queries. Honorable Speaker, I remember even during the nusu mkate government, as they used to call it, even the current president had to resign and leave his position when he was a minister for agriculture because of issues of audit. And, Honorable Speaker, we are becoming numb to the fact that today you can be read in the papers, you have diverted 10 million for a certain event, and you continue saying sorry, and it is business as usual. I believe, Honorable Speaker, this House has a big role to play. We must call ourselves to order, and audit reports must be serious issues when it comes to running, Honorable Speaker, this country. Honorable Speaker, I submit.
Thank you. Does the Honorable Jane Jerry Maina want to contribute to this? Give her the mic. The last time she contributed